If you can't find the content that's guiding you towards the person you're becoming, that might be a problem. Or it might be a signal. Because sometimes the reason the content doesn't exist is because you're supposed to create it. It means you are thinking differently. And once you see this, you stop being just a consumer of the internet and you become a builder of the future. And the final idea in this video explains why this might be the most powerful signal you will ever receive. This idea affects how you live your life every day because most people approach information like this. They search, they scroll, they hope someone already made the answer. But the people who change the world do something different. When they don't see the thing they need, they build it. And once you understand this pattern, you'll start noticing something fascinating. The internet, books, courses, movements, almost all of them begin with one person solving their own problem. But there's something deeper happening here, something about identity. Here's the first insight. When you repeatedly think, why hasn't someone explained this clearly? That thought is often a creator signal. Your brain is seeing a gap, and gaps are where creation begins. Examples: you're reading a book, watching videos, listening to podcasts, but you keep thinking, this is close, but it's missing something. That frustration, that's not random. That's creative pressure. And in a moment, I'll show you why that frustration might actually be the beginning of your life's work. Turn your mess into your message, I heard one time. But first, we need to understand something strange about the internet. Most people fall Most people online fall into what I call the consumer trap. They think the goal is to find the perfect information, the perfect teacher, the perfect system. So they keep searching more books, more videos, more advice. And here's the twist. Sometimes the thing you're searching for doesn't exist yet because you're the one who is supposed to create it. Look at almost any influential thinker. They didn't start by saying, I have all the answers. They started by saying, I'm trying to figure something out. And then they documented the process. They shared what they were learning. They explained ideas the way they wish someone had explained them. And suddenly other people said, wait, that helps me too. And here's where the story gets even more interesting, because the moment you start creating, something strange happens to your brain. But first, what's something you've searched for online that no one explained the way you need it? Tell me in the comments. Or go create it and share your video here. Or share your link to your book or whatever you're creating. When you consume information, you understand it a little. When you teach it or create it, you understand it deeper. Because explaining something forces clarity. You can't hide behind vague ideas anymore. You have to organize the thought, simplify it, make it real. Make it so you understand it, so you can pass that on. And that process turns information into wisdom. Here's the part I don't want you to miss. You don't need to be an expert. You only need to be one step ahead. That's it. One step ahead. Because someone else is standing exactly where you were 6 months ago, confused, searching, trying to understand. And the explanation you wish existed might be the exact thing they need to hear. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine someone learning meditation. They watch 20 videos, read 5 books, but nothing quite clicks. So they start journaling what they're learning. They make a simple explanation for themselves. How I finally understood meditation. They share it online, and suddenly thousands of people say, that explanation finally made sense. Not because that person was the greatest expert in the world, but because they explained it from the perspective of someone learning. It's like the greatest math teacher is the one learning math because they explain it from the perspective of someone learning. And this leads to a powerful identity shift because once you realize this, you stop asking certain questions. People ask, what content should I consume next? But creators ask a different question. What content should exist that doesn't? That question changes everything because now your curiosity becomes creative fuel. Every confusion becomes an idea. Every frustration becomes a project. Every unanswered question becomes a video, a book, a course, a conversation. And here's the deeper philosophical layer. Human knowledge doesn't grow because people memorize information. It grows because someone sees something no one explained clearly yet. They say, let me try. That's how ideas evolve. That's how movements begin. That's how culture changes. And there's one final insight that ties all this together, and it changes how you see your role in the world. You are not just here to experience the world, you are here to shape it. Every book you love, someone wrote. Every idea that helped you, someone shared. Every explanation that changed your life, someone decided to create. And now the same invitation exists for you. If the thing you need doesn't exist, build it. If the explanation you want isn't out there, teach it. If the path you're walking isn't clear, light the way as you go. Because the people who shape the future don't wait for instructions, they write them. If the map you need doesn't exist, draw it. And someone behind you will thank you for it. Go in love and peace with wisdom and understanding. Enjoy this day. I look forward to seeing what you create.